guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, August the 27th, and I have a haul again today. It is actually a bigger haul. I got it from a couple of different places, so I'm gonna put all the things together. I mean, I didn't get tons of stuff from any one place, so between a couple Goodwills, and then I went to a flea market. Between those three things, I had several things. Some of the things, again, are things, well, I did buy some things for Christmas presents at the flea market that I went to. They like most flea markets, they do have booths that sell brand new things. And there's one booth in particular that sells brand new things really cheap. So I did get some stuff for Christmas. I also got some printer ink. My printer ink, I just get black ink to print labels out, is like $24, and it's not expired. I got brand new ink for my printer for $3, so I was really excited about that. It's the little things in life, especially when you get older. So I'm not going to show some of those Christmas presents because it might be that who they're for may watch this. So just to be safe, I'm going to keep those things kind of put away. So, I don't know about where you're living, but so I'm in Indiana, in central Indiana. So we had a streak of cool weather, like in the 70s, and at night would get down. I think one morning it was like down in the upper 40s, but like in the 50s anyway overnight, and it was glorious. And now we're back to like excessive heat. And so we have excessive heat warnings and heat advisories, and so I know that's kind of going through a few more days anyway before it kind of starts cooling down some. And I think 80s is what I'm talking about, cooling down. But I am just so ready for fall weather, cool weather, for sweatshirts and campfires. I'm ready for all of that. I'm over the heat. I'm not a big fan of the super hot weather. It's just miserable to go outside. So anyway. So I'll go ahead and get started. I found something at the Goodwill that I'm not going to show until like last, that I was like so excited about. And I was telling everybody, I showed my husband and I was telling my friends, and they were all like, oh. I'm like, no, it's so cool. But anyway, I'll show you that at the end. But so, and I'll try to remember where these things came from and tell you, but again, prices at flea markets and antique stores as well, you can still find stuff for resale in there. It's amazing sometimes. Sometimes actually the prices are cheaper than they are at the Goodwill. And I do the same thing sometimes when I put things in my booth. I'm like, I am tired of looking at this. I just want to get it gone. And you don't want to, at least I don't want to just sit on my inventory and wait for months and months for it to sell. I want to try to price it just a little bit under what they're selling for and try to move it, unless it's something that's like really rare that there aren't any listings for, and, there's just a big demand for it. Otherwise, I really like to move things along. So this is from the flea market, and you guys have probably heard of Trader Baker's flea market. This was a Trader Baker's flea market. We have several around in central Indiana. I don't really honestly know if they're in other states or not, but this is one that I go to not super often, but every couple of months or so. I go to them. So I went yesterday with one of my besties, and we hit a Goodwill and the flea market. So first thing I found were these salt. I do not need to get any more salt and pepper shakers. I love salt and pepper shakers. I love it when I find kind of unique ones. You see chickens and roosters a lot, but I hadn't seen like the crowing rooster with the morning sun, and it was $2. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll snatch that up. It's just super cute, I think. And so the back side, the sun is only, the face is on one side, but rooster. So I just thought that was really cute. And for $2, and again, $2 at the antique store. And sometimes you have to pay more than that at the Goodwill for salt and pepper shakers. This is something I'm probably keeping myself. I have a small one, Anybody know what this is? It's a brass Cricut box. I have a small one. I didn't know what they were until like a year ago, and I found out that they were for putting crickets in, I guess like to go fishing or whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh. I used to see these all the time, like Goodwills and whatever. Yesterday, my friend and I always laugh and say that every time we go somewhere, there's something that we're going to see a lot of, like whatever, you know. And yesterday it was Cricut boxes. She got one too. And then we saw more besides the ones we got. Sometimes they just pop up all over the place, and sometimes you can't even find them. But this is a pretty large one. My other one is probably about this big, but here it is. And I'm going to keep this. I really like it. I don't see the huge ones all that often. I see the small ones more often, but I don't see any of them all that often anymore. But yeah, so Cricut box, I think I paid $8 for it maybe. So I was excited to find that. Next thing I found were, this is not my favorite show. In fact, I never watch it, never did, but Simpsons stuff. Simpsons stuff sells. Got these at the flea market. I paid $3 a piece for them. Homer and Bart with a skateboard, and I know I looked them up. They're going on eBay for more than $3, quite a bit more. But anyway, so I picked these guys up. Probably list those on eBay, at least initially. That's kind of how I roll. Initially, I'll list that on eBay, and then I'll be like, not selling on eBay, so I'm gonna put it in the booth. Next, I found myself some Halloween tights at the flea market. Brand new Halloween tights, $2.50. They're not like LuLaRoe or anything, which I love because they're super comfy, but they're really soft like that, and they say Halloween Queen, and they have pumpkins and bats and leaves and stuff on them. So, $2.50. You know, I love wearing these around the house all the time, so got some for Halloween now. All right, next I found a Happy Days ornament, a Hallmark Happy Days ornament. This was made in, what year? 2013. Originally was $17.95. I paid $4 for it. I actually just sold a Fonzie Hallmark ornament not long ago. I have not taken this out of the box yet. I opened it to make sure it was in there, but it doesn't look like it's ever really been taken out or used. All of the batteries are unopened still on the top that you're going to put in it. It takes those little bitty watch battery things. And it's supposed to be magic and sound. So I assume it lights up and probably plays the Happy Days theme song. So, again, not sure how much that goes for, but just thought it was a really cool little ornament. Next, I got these. So the flea market, like I said, there are booths that have new stuff in it. Halloween's out everywhere. I did find a metallic colored Halloween plates. This is for us for Halloween time. Found that. Also, when I first opened my booth, I put a lot of my Wizard of Oz collection in there to sell. And I showed you, what I do have left, but I had a lot of Wizard of Oz. So I had a good section in my booth was Wizard of Oz, and that sold pretty quickly. Honestly, when I'm walking through most of the time in antique stores, I don't see a whole lot of Wizard of Oz collectibles. You'll see one here and there or whatever, but I put those in. They went really fast and sold really well. And so I still have just a few little Wizard of Oz things in there, because every time I see anything Wizard of Oz that I think is, good to put in the booth, I'll pick it up and put it in my booth to sell. So I found it's actually a Marvel, the Emerald City of Oz comic book. It's got a little, it's not, of course, hardcover, but it's thicker cardboard than just the paper covers that you get on a lot of those. But and it says L. Frank Baum at the bottom. Paid $4.95 for it. There's a series of them. It shows back here on the back. But I don't know. I just thought it was cool, and I'll look at it probably before I do anything with it, and then I'll probably put it in my booth. But you know, I just thought it was neat. I don't know that I've ever actually come across a Wizard of Oz comic book, at least like out. Actually, I know they make them, but I hadn't seen one before. So I picked that up. Then what else do I got? This, I guess, is a small cutting board. This is from Goodwill. I paid $2.99 for this. Of course, it's something you can hang on your wall. So the front, it's just really pretty. Looks like it's varnished or glazed or something. The back is plain. It's in nice condition. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing this is hand painted. I just thought it was pretty, and it would be pretty to hang up in your kitchen, you know, just put it up on a nail or something on your wall. But I thought that was cool. So I picked that up. What else did I get here? Let's see. I got another one of the little primitive style wooden plates. This one's square. It's also Donna White, and it has a sheep with a winter scarf on, and it's snowing in the picture. I had shown a, I know I've picked several up. I've had pumpkins, and I had a snowman and things like that. But anyways, I really like these if they're not too, sometimes they're priced too high. But this was $1.99, so just thought that was really cute. Okay, got that. Let's see. Then I got this nursery rhyme bowl. It's got 3 Blind Mice, Little Miss Muffet, and Little Bo Peep. Who's in the middle? And then in the middle it says Mother Goose. It's tiara glass. So, anyways, I don't know. It's a like really light blue glass. I think it's cute. It was $1.99. I mean, you know, pretty inexpensive to buy. So, just a cute little child's bowl from, I don't know when it was made, but back in the day. Let's see. Making a pile because the glass and stuff I'm going to take in the kitchen to de-sticker and clean after this. Then I found 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle napkins. Yes, vintage napkins. And I have sold vintage napkins, believe it or not. Ninja Turtles, of course, have been around and popular since the 80s. They're still popular. But, you know, it's unopened. There's 16 napkins in there, 89 or 99 cents. And these are like, what, 35 years old. So, I'm always amazed when stuff makes it that long. But anyway, so, you know, I won't sell them for much, but they're cool. I was like, that's cool. So, got those. I found a Moon and Stars at the Goodwill for $3.99. I don't ever find this anymore. It's amber, which I know is like not the top pick for some people. It's a nice fall color though to put, you know, to have out in the fall. Moon and Stars is like, I won't say I'm obsessed with it, but it's like my favorite pattern. And I had shown you guys, you know, when I was starting doing the YouTube videos, I added on some video of my cabinet that's got my glass in it, and I love Moon and Stars. I just think I don't know, I love it. I just think it's so pretty. But anyway, so it feels kind of like it's been in the kitchen. It's got that kind of like yucky, it's not slick like grease, but it's just, you can feel a film on it, so that's got to go in the dishwasher or dishwater, not the dishwater. And then I was gonna say the chicken in the sun salt and pepper shaker that I showed before I brought it in here. I had to it was massively taped together with like packing tape or shipping tape, the big wide thick stuff. If you have a booth, I know stuff gets broken, and, you know, people aren't always careful when you're in your booth, when they're in your booth shopping, but putting that like heavy duty tape around it, it really, I just don't think it's the best idea ever. It's like it leaves sticky residue, and a lot of times it will pull the paint off of whatever the item is. I know salt and pepper shakers you like to keep together. If you want them like make sure they're wrapped together, you could always put like plastic wrap, saran wrap around it, you know, instead of using the tape, and the saran wrap wouldn't peel off the paint. But anyway, just my 2 cents, and it's worth what it is, I guess. But so anyhow, then I found for 99 cents this really cute little pottery dish, a snowman with the snow. I haven't taken, it was 99 cents. I haven't taken the sticker off to see if it has a mark. I don't know if it does or not. Just thought it was really cute. Nope, it does not have a mark, but it's cute. It's a snowman. So I picked that up for 99 cents. Also, 99 cents was this wee tiny little owl who's got, his eyes are like, woo, he has seen some things. But I don't know. I just thought he was really cute. He's made out of some kind of ceramic-y something. 99 cents. Don't know if he's marked either. No, he's not marked either. Is he? Maybe he's plastic. I think he's plastic. I don't know if you can see that or not, but looks like plastic to me. Anyway, he's cute, and he was 99 cents, so there you go. Then I found a Napco-ware, maybe a toothpick holder. This little girl. I saw her, and I was like, oh, it's Miss Muffet, but it's not. But so she's got the opening in the top. You put your toothpicks in there. You could stick a teeny tiny little plant in there, just like a, you know, a little air plant or plastic something or whatever you want, or nothing. You could just sit her like a figurine. She was $1.99. She has her Napco sticker. She has her Napco sticker still on the bottom there. So just thought she was cute. So let's see. Then at the flea market, I know it's back and forth, but it's all kind of just here. I bought this bag for a couple dollars, and I'll show you, because of, so this right here, this tiny little doll, and then there's this tiny little doll. Those are Polly Pockets. Those go to Polly Pocket play sets, and I was like, oh, those might be a good thing to pick up and sell. I am sometimes amazed at the teeny tinies that sell. But anyways, little Polly Pocket play sets are always, not always, but a lot of times they're missing the tiny little dolls that go in them. And then next I have this, and this was at the flea market as well, and there are some Littlest Pet Shops minifigures in there. There's 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 right here. That guy, wait, where'd he go? This guy right here is not Littlest Pet Shop. But a couple dollars for those. Littlest Pet Shops are usually always good sellers. I'll either lot them together, like just those 4, or I will hold on to them until I get more Littlest Pet Shops. Okay, next I found this mini bobblehead. It's a baseball, Major League Baseball. It is not any specific team. It is, I thought it had the year on there, but maybe not. Anyways, I paid $3 for it, and I looked it up, and they looked like they were going for about 20. So just a little bobblehead guy, still new in the package, new old stock. Put you in there. Okay, then I found a wiener dog. $3.99. He's a made in Japan wiener dog. I had a dachshund. My husband and I have had a couple. They've both passed. One passed just over a year ago. I love them so much. We're not planning on getting another dog. I love dogs. I love cats. I love animals, period. But it makes it really tough, like when you want to go on a vacation or anything, you know, and you have to make sure that you have somebody to take care of your pets. I'm not big on boarding pets. I don't know. I guess I just don't trust people unless I know them with my pets. And your pets really are your babies. They're like your family, you know? We used to live next to, you know, one of my best friends, and they took care of our animals, and we took care of theirs when either were on vacation. But we don't live next door to each other anymore. And, you know, I loved my dog something awful, but you just kind of get to the point where you're like, okay. And it's so hard when they're gone and you have to say goodbye to them, and, you know, it just, I just didn't want to do it anymore. But anyway, so this is a vintage dachshund made in Japan. Paid $3.99 for him. He's so cute. I love dachshunds. All right, we'll put you down there. And I found an amberglass hobnail pig bank. He's a little piggy with a long snoot. Cute little guy. I don't know if he originally had a cork in his nose or not, but he is a bank. He's got the slit on the top. You know, and I'm wondering, like, once you put the money in, there's no place to pull it out, and it's not going to fit out that hole. Like right there, that is not big enough for money to come out. So I don't know if this was just, I don't know how old it is, so I don't know if it was made as decoration or if it was actually supposed to be, you just had to break it when you wanted your money. But so found that little guy. Also got a wallflower. I think this one glows in the dark. Aha! Halloween wallflower. It's a haunted house with bats on it. So got this at the Goodwill. What'd I pay? $3.99 for it. I've sold a couple of these before. I don't know if you can sort of see there on the side. It says wallflower. These were made, sold at Bath and Body, and just really cute. So you'd put your fragrance in there and stuff, and it sends it out the top to make your room smell good. But thought that was super cute. And since Halloween is coming up, I thought that would be a good purchase. Okay, then this, I'm not real sure like how this works, but Coca-Cola. So there's a Coca-Cola sled. First I thought somebody made that, but then I looked it up, and no, they were manufactured. I paid $4.99 for this, and it had another piece to it. And I'm not sure if the piece actually goes to it, but it was in it, so they came together. So I got the two pieces, and I got this, which is like almost like a little desk, and it has a checkerboard on top. But it was just sitting inside of this one, and I got the two of them for $4.99. So I'm not real sure that that's how they were supposed to come, but regardless, there you go. $2.99 or $4.99 for two Coca-Cola items. At the flea market, I got wait, where's it at? No, this was not flea market. This was Goodwill. At the Goodwill, I found a lady from Lady and the Tramp. Can't hardly see her eyeballs. There she is. She's in nice condition. I don't think she's a super new one, because you can just tell like the difference in how they feel and stuff. She's got a little tag on her. She was $1.99. So I said before, I have a whole shelf that's nothing but Disney stuff. So, but Disney plush are pretty good sellers. So I'm always putting Disney on there. So I did these. Okay, and then I got, this was at the flea market for $3.50. This tiny little ceramic, porcelain, whichever, fox. He's just a cute little goofy guy. I thought he was cute. I have my other booth that I sell like kitchen stuff and glass and whatever in. I have a shelf that's a whole bunch of different animals and stuff. Just thought he was really cute, so I picked him up. But let's see. I did you and you. Oh, we're getting down to the end of it here. Okay, next, I'll put those in there. I adore these. I think these are so cool, and I don't know if I'm getting rid of them or not because I love them. I found these 2 candy tins. Love Drops and Black Russian Candy. They were $4 a piece. I love the graphics on them though. I think they are super cool. I was like, are those real? Like, or are they reproductions? And I looked them over and stuff, and this one still has like a price tag on it from back in the day. But I was just so excited because I love those. I never find tins hardly that have mega cool graphics on them. This, unfortunately, it had a price sticker on it, and when I took it off, it took some of the paper off. But I love them both. This one's probably my favorite, but I just think they're super cool. I haven't looked inside. Yep, they're not too bad. They got some rust going on, but it's not horrible. But anyways, those were one of my favorite purchases. Got that. And then I guess we are down to my, is that it? Minus those Christmas presents that I'm not showing. Okay, so this is my favorite thing. This could be one of my top favorite things I've ever found in a Goodwill, because I never find stuff like this at the Goodwill. I paid $1.99 each for these. I found portrait buttons. Now, they're not pins, because they're big. That would be a huge pin to put on. Somebody had put like the little plate rack holders on it. I love them. So I think they are metal, and then they took a portrait and put some sort of like celluloid sheet or something over it and attached it to, I'm not sure how it worked exactly, but I was so excited. I could not snatch these off the shelf fast enough. I don't think they're going anywhere because I love them, and I think they would look really good. We have an old house, and we have a fireplace in our house. It's non-working, but I decorate it. I think these would look really good up on the mantle. I have a couple of other old pictures up there. But I was so excited to find these. My husband was like, oh, okay. I'm like, no, they're cool. But $1.99 a piece. I did a little bit of research on them just to I wanted to know when they were made. I don't know exactly when they were made, of course, but they started doing these in the 1890s, I guess. Of course, they did the glass plates before that. My husband and daughter and I actually, when we went to Gettysburg on vacation one year, we made an appointment to have pictures taken with a man who did glass plate photography with an authentic old camera that was used during the Civil War period. And this guy was amazing, and he did some of the pictures for the movie Gods and Generals. I think some of the opening things maybe for Gettysburg, I can't remember, but anyways, he was phenomenal. And so he had, the clothing and everything, and we got dressed up in period clothes, and it was amazing. But anyway, that's off of this subject, but still pictures. So they did glass plates. Then they, I think, had tintypes after that. But anyway, like I said, these were like in the 1890 time, early 20th century. But I was so excited to find them, and I think they are going to live in my house. But anyway, so that is one of my favorite finds I think I have ever found at the Goodwill. Like ever. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I found. If you are starting out in reselling, or you just haven't done anything but Goodwill, don't discount flea markets and antique stores. You really can go in and find good prices as cheap or cheaper than the Goodwill sometimes. I go to the Goodwill often. And so I would say it's my main source, but you can really find some good buys, good prices at antique stores and flea markets. So again, give those a whirl if you haven't. So I appreciate you guys coming and watching again. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have anything that you would like to say about anything I showed, or if you know any more information about like those buttons, the picture buttons. I'd love to hear some more information about those. Anything like that, leave me a comment, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.